Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Emperor Mufasa back with another NBA 2K17 video. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro. I'm getting better at this editing stuff. As you guys can see, my player is looking fresh and all that stuff. He falling asleep out here because of this competition. But thank you guys for checking out the YouTube video. If you guys did not know, I'll be going over how to get ankle breakers after patch 12. So I'll be showing you guys the best moves that get the most ankle breakers and how to use those moves most effectively to get more ankle breakers at the park. So first things first, if you guys did not know, this is my archetype you saw in the intro. Every single clip you saw in the intro is with this 6'7", 180 pounds point guard. This is my archetype. If you guys did not know, I know I get a lot of questions. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. But the first thing that we must cover, if you guys want to get ankle breakers, it's literally just self-explanatory, especially if you're a playmaker or point forward. Make sure you have that grand badge. I cannot stress to you guys enough. If you have that grand badge, it literally takes your game up to the whole next level. You guys should know this. You guys should have already grinded for this badge. I'm not going to go in depth on how effective this badge is because it's extremely nasty. But the next badge that I do want to cover, which is also self-explanatory, is going to be that ankle breaker badge. Now, I don't really care what archetype you are. I don't care if you're a center, because I've seen tons of centers with this ankle breaker badge. You need this badge even if you can only get it on bronze. It's going to take your ankle breaker probability or chances of breaking someone's ankles sky high. I mean, now that we got the easy stuff out of the way, you guys already know that you're supposed to have these badges. Let's go on to the moves that get the most ankle breakers, and I don't care what patch it is. The snatchback, as you see me doing on the screen right here, you do need an 85 ball control in order to do this at your my court. But if you have an 80 ball control, just buy boost and you should be able to do it at the park. Now, this move is the most deadliest move when it comes to ankle breakers. I don't care what patch it is. It has always been one of the most deadly moves, which is the snatchback. If you're running up against somebody and he wants to break your ankles, you can directly tell if he continues to do the snatchback in your face, because that is what it's meant for, to just get simply ankle breakers. Now, a good move to do with the snatchback, as you saw right there, is when you do the snatchback, do a spin move, and that's going to get a lot of the opponents, because they do not expect you to do that spin move once you do that snatchback. Because if you get an ankle breaker most likely off that snatchback and then you do a spin move, it's just going to look nasty, it's going to look dirty, it's going to look clean, you're going to embarrass them. Just keep on practicing that snatchback. Snatchback is the easiest move to do, but only certain archetypes can do it. Not us. Only short sharpshooters can do this. I know short shot creators, short slashers, anybody who's short, and every playmaker can do this, of course. The next move, of course, that gets the most ankle breakers, I have to put it in the video, has to be the momentum crossover. Everybody in the world knows how to do this move, but if you guys did not know, if you're wondering why you're trying or you're not able to do this animation, is because you need 85 ball control in order to do this move. You see me on the screen. There's two different kinds of the momentum crossover. The one you see me doing right here, when the ball is actually looks like he's dribbling it twice, and it takes a little bit longer. Now, if you do it the fast version, which is right here, like as you guys can see, it's way quicker. It's the same move. I'm just pressing the right trigger right when the ball hits the floor. If you want to do even the quicker momentum crossover, people like to call it the 10 times momentum crossover. Whatever it is, it's still a momentum crossover. They're both going to get you guys ankle breakers. I had to put this in the video because even if you just spam that momentum crossover, you're going to get so many ankle breakers. And since you guys already know how to do the snatchback and the momentum crossover, why not just do it together? As you guys can see right here, I'm doing a snatchback and then a momentum crossover. I guarantee you, especially if you have your grand badge, you're going to get ankle breakers just doing those two moves. Those two moves are right up in the top in the food chain when it comes to ankle breakers. Those two moves are definitely at the top two. Now right here, I'm moving on to another move that of course everybody knows, and it's going to be the momentum behind the back. Now, the reason I said that I'm covering nothing but ankle breaker moves, these moves are well known, but they're not the best. They're just the ones that are known to get the most ankle breakers. I know that you guys already know how to do these moves, but I'm letting you know that in order to get more ankle breakers, you must do them together. Every single time I go up against those really hard tryhards, those cheesers, those cheese balls you see at the stages, they are spamming these ankle breaker moves. Right here, I am doing a momentum crossover to the snatchback, then to the momentum behind the back. All those moves, every single one of those moves gets a ton of ankle breakers. So if you mix all three of them together, your ankle breaker percentages or your chances of getting one go up even higher. Now, the reason a lot of these top dribblers like to do these moves is because they know that they're very easy to do, but they also eventually, if they spam these moves, eventually during the game your ankles will finally break, and that's what they're looking for the entire game. Now right here, I am covering the next move, which is going to be the momentum spin move. As you guys know, this one is actually one of the same thing. It's actually almost like the momentum behind the back, except you're doing a spin move. If you don't know how to do this move, all you really want to do is a momentum crossover, then do a spin move to the opposite side. But this move also gets a ton of ankle breakers, but you have to watch out. If the ball does hit someone when you're doing the spin move, you're most likely going to lose the ball, so you have to be careful when you do this move. It's extremely fast. I like to use the Elite 4. If you guys are wondering, my spin move is a spin move Elite 4. Now the last move that gets the most ankle breakers is actually a move that I covered a couple days ago. I like to call it the double momentum spin move, as you guys can see right here on the screen. So like I said, if you want to in-depth on how to do this move, just go ahead and watch that video. It's extremely nasty. Most likely people fall when you do that first spin move, and then when I do that second spin move in order to get me back to the spot where I was at, it looks nasty, it looks clean, it just embarrasses people. So if you want to know how to do that, just go ahead and check out that video. I just literally did a couple of days ago. Momentum crossover, the snatch back, the momentum behind the back, the momentum spin move, anything with momentum is still dominant when it comes to ankle breakers after patch 12. No matter the patches, those moves are still the nastiest in NBA 2K17. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate your support. If you want to run with me on Xbox, just go ahead and add me. The gamer tag you see is on the screen. It has been your boy Emperor Mufasa. Let's get 3,000 likes on this YouTube video for your boy. I really greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.